after all of these hundreds of episodes, I got to ask, how do you make money now?
So we do branded content, and we work with a lot of brands, and we work with brands very closely in various capacities.
Can you take me inside one of them?
Yeah, I'll do one that was really successful recently, which was with Google. And they have an Android initiative that they wanted to highlight. Somebody had originally come on the show organically that was really pro Android and was like, Android users are the best. Android is a better phone than iPhone.
That was her take.
That was her take organically.
Okay.
And she was passionate about it. So Google saw that because it did like 15 million on I think like YouTube, and then like 10 million on Instagram, and it was on the front page of Reddit. Like It was a hit. This was like a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago. And so Google hit us up and they're like, we love this video. What can we do? I said, let's bring her back and let's incorporate whatever messaging that you want to do into this video. And so so we developed a take together with the brand, but with the talent. And the only thing we really develop is the first sentence, which is that Android users are better lovers.
Okay. Okay.
And so that was a follow-up to part 2. And we like flashed back to the original so that it like to show the audience that like she's not just a plant. Like she is an Android customer.
She has credibility.
Yes. And that's the only thing, like there's nothing different about the video. There is actually nothing different about the video other than she's back with another take about Android users.
But as lovers.
As lovers. Okay. And then she goes into why they're better lovers, which again, we worked on the brand to like highlight specific messaging, and it did really well. Organically, no one was upset that it was sponsored. No one got mad. No one said this. No one said that. Like,
is that branded as branded content?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, paid partnership. And then I want to talk about some, but they're already out. Like one that's already out, like Hulu. We just did a deal with Hulu around their new show, Deli Boys. Which just premiered. So we had one of the talent on Subway Takes. So that's like a really simple one. He picked his own take. I already knew him. He's a comedian. Like we didn't have to do anything. Okay. It was simply like watch Deli Boys somewhere in the caption. But effective marketing. Google was really happy, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that already, but the sentiment on the video was super positive. Like it wasn't, like most people agreed, which was great because we didn't do any paid posting or anything like that or any boosting. I'd have to look at the freaking page to remember what else is being worked on, but we Street Easy. We did Street Easy recently. That one they picked the talent, which was a comedian that I already knew, and helped develop the take with us. But the unique thing about that is that they wanted us to shoot in front of a Subway ad that was running in the Subway, like their ad.
Gotcha.
So it's her doing the video with a Street Easy ad in the background. Again, that one was collab posted with Street Easy and the comedian. Very cool, really easy to work with. But it seems like brands have a really good time, and they really trust us to do our thing. So any brand that comes to us, like we will figure it out. Some just want us to do whatever we want and they just want the collab post. Others want to help cast. Others want like a product placement. I did one with pizza rolls, Totino's pizza rolls, where I was eating pizza rolls for no particular reason, but it was really funny. And I was actually excited to do it because it was the first time we did product placement. So I actually pitched the brand that because they were like, let's do a take about snacks and pizza rolls. I said, what if we do the take about whatever, and I'm eating pizza rolls?
Because who doesn't love eating pizza rolls on a Subway? Like, I love eating on the Subway in general.
I went out and bought a La Crusade like nice bowl for the pizza rolls. Okay. My assistant Rami, associate producer on the show, heated them up for me, brought them to set. That one, I picked the comedian. I like sent them 3 or 4 comedians. They approved one. That comedian pitched 3 or 4 takes. They approved one. It had nothing to do with pizza rolls. But then I was like, I want to do the product placement because I've never done it before. So that one was really good. H&M did 3 videos with us. Okay. And for them, they were just like, we just want the guests to wear H&M. So I pitched them a list of like 10 people within the demographic of guests that they wanted. They picked the 3 people. They got a bunch of free clothes. They put it on. They did their takes. random takes.
Pretty easy.
Yeah. I think it was collab posted or tagged. But the way that we do branded content is really integrated, and it's very important to us in the same way that the celebrity thing is like, you are coming on Subway Takes. You know what I mean? You are coming on Subway Takes, participate in the show. And then I independently work with a lot of brands doing all sorts of stuff. I just directed and produced and starred in, obviously.
Your talent now.
A really incredible series that is based on Keep the Meter Running.
Okay.
With a huge brand. I don't know if I'm allowed to announce it yet, but it was cool because, again, I think I'm at a point where brands like what I do.
Yeah.
So they go, we like that. We want some of that for us. So like this brand saw Keep the Meter Running and they said, can you do Keep the Meter Running for us? And it was a really natural extension of what I already do with cab drivers, but with a different kind of driver.
Yeah, there you go.
And so that's coming out, I think sometime in March, 22nd or something. But that was cool, produced, directed. Yeah. So yeah, I do stuff for brands independently. I'm doing a red carpet for HBO in Los Angeles next week. And then Subway Takes is you integrate into Subway Takes in various ways.
I love how Subway Takes started organically, but now with you explaining some of the examples, like it's so good for marketing.
Yeah. Because
so many products are about either hot takes or about rivalries. Like it's like Coke is better than Pepsi, or Instagram is better than TikTok, or just like hot take that this product is the best, or I want to go on vacation here. Like it's an argument. Yeah, that's so good you could put any kind of advertising in there, and it didn't do it on purpose, but I love how it worked out.
Yeah, and the product placement, like in one episode, I was drinking Body Armor, which we shot in Chicago. It was like a beverage.
Okay. I thought it was like body spray.
No. This is a beverage, kind of like, I don't know, competitors. And yeah, it's like there's product placement, there's inception into people's brains through messaging. There's brand mentions. I've had to mention brands. They're like, with like, they've asked to say like, you have to say the name of the brand twice in the take. But usually I will do it. Like usually I don't force that upon my guest, because that is like, they get paid, I get paid. But usually I'm like, I'll be the messenger of the messaging. But yeah, it's been a really, really nice business, and it's allowed me working with brands. I love working with brands, and it's allowed me to be able to expand the format into Subway Takes Uncut. We're launching a new podcast soon. We're doing a live show on Saturday that's fully sold out. But those things are not necessarily money-making endeavors. They're all loss leaders. So, the short form show allows the subsidization of all of these other experiments.